Hola amigo, bienvenido a la clase de español. Today we are going to learn a very important topic, present continuous tense in Spanish. Earlier we have learned about the present present tense, in which we have learned how to say I speak Spanish. For example, you want to say something in present, how will you say? Okay, so just a revision of present tense a little bit with you. If I am conjugating hablar, okay, so hablo, okay, yo hablo, tú hablas, okay, él, ella. Always remember on L there is a accent. If you are not putting accent, it means different. It will become different. Ella and él, ella, usted. This will be habla. Okay. Ending o, as, a. Then nosotros is hablamos, amos. Okay. Similarly, vosotros is habla is. Always remember there is an accent on a, hablais. Okay. Then ellos, ellas y ustedes. It will be hablan. This will be an. So always remember the ending. Okay, ending is o, as, a, amos, ais and an. That is for r ending verb. If we are talking about ir ending verb, r ending verb. For example, I am talking about comer. So how do we write comer? It is como, comes, come. Okay, comemos, come is. Always remember there is an accent on is. Then comen. Okay, so it will be for ir ending verb, it will be o, as, a, emos and comes. Okay, and then comen. Okay, so always remember this is the ending. So now we have one more verb, which is, this is for are. Now if I am talking about ir and are. So for example, vivir. Okay, then vivo, vives, vive, vivimos, viviis and viven. Okay, let me erase this and we will support the difference. If we see, this is ending with o, this is ending with s, this is ending with e, this is ending with n. All these are same. Okay, in ir and er verb both are same, o, s, a and n. But in nosotros and vosotros, always remember it is emos here, is here and emos, and is here. So this is the only difference between ir and er verb. Okay. So now we will write some sentence and then we will go and learn about present continuous tense. For example, I want to write I eat pasta. I eat egg, for example. Okay. Yo como huevo. Okay. So I conjugate como, yo como huevo means I eat egg. If I want to say you eat egg, then you will say tú comes huevo. Then él, ella or ustedes come huevo. Okay. Similarly, if I want to say they live in Hyderabad, okay, then ellos, what is the ellos form in viven in Hyderabad. Okay. Then if I want to say she speak Hindi, ella, the form of hablar is third person hablo Hindi. In this way you can make sentence and practice the present tense. Now we will continue with the present continuous. So now we will talk about present continuous tense. In present continuous tense, we use it in a two way. What is present continuous tense? El presente continuo. Nuo. So anything which is ending with ing, anything which is continuous, anything action, ongoing action, either right now or in a near future. So for right now we use the verb estar plus gerundio. So how we use? We will conjugate verb estar plus verb with the gerundio. For example, if the verb is ending with ar, that will change into ando. For example, hablar. It will change into hablando. But you have to use verb estar, the conjugation of verb estar before this gerundio. Did you remember how we conjugate the verb estar? Remember, estar, ir and dar. These are the three verbs. They are conjugated in same way, and they are extremely irregular verb. I am just writing the conjugation of estar to make you clear. Yo estoy, tú estás, él, ella, usted, está. Always remember to put accent on estás, está. Only nosotros and yo form will not have accent in verb estoy, estar. Okay. Then estamos, no accent. Estáis, accent on a, and then están, accent on an. Yo estoy, tú estás, él, ella, usted, está, nosotros estamos, vosotros estáis, and él, ella, Ellos, ellas and ustedes is están. So how we can form a sentence, I will tell you. For example, let me erase this one near future. First I will discuss this. For example, I am for example, I am speaking. So how we will say estoy hablando. Hablando. I have used ando in the end. Okay. So similarly, if you want to say you are speaking, then estás hablando. Okay. Similarly, he or she is speaking. Está hablando. Remember, accent is very important in Spanish. For example, you will not put accent here, it becomes this or something else. So, está, he is speaking, we are speaking, estamos hablando. Okay. Similarly, you can say you all are speaking, estáis hablando, they all are speaking, están hablando, or they are speaking, están hablando. Similarly, you can say for ir or er ending verb. For example, if I am talking about comer, so I am eating. So how will we form? Estoy. What is comer in gerundio with this present continuous tense? It will be com. Instead of er, I will end indo. Comiendo. Comiendo. Did you get it? It is very easy. You always put indo. But they are irregular. I will tell you that. Then if I want to say they are eating, then I will say están comiendo. So comiendo will be same. You have to change the verb estar. The sentence will change according to estar. For example, now if I want to give some example of ir, you can say, for example, I am using this vivir. Okay. So I am living here. Okay. Estoy and instead of ir, I will say viviendo aquí. Okay. I am living here. They are living in Hyderabad. Okay. Then están viviendo en Hyderabad. Okay. So whenever we are using a verb, we will just change a star verb and the other will always be with gerundio. Okay. Now this was the first thing. Okay. The verb estar plus ando iendo. Okay. The verb estar plus verb with gerundio. Gerundio means infinitive verb we are using, like vivir, viv, remove ir, and ando, or if it is are, then ando. This is the first rule. Second rule is verb ir plus a plus infinitive. Okay. Verb ir, a plus infinitive. So, for example, in this case, for ir, we have to conjugate ir. Conjugate ir plus a plus use infinitive verb. Okay. This we use for near future. Near future means what you are going to do just after that, near future. So it will be like I am going to go to the cinema, I am going to work, I am going to this, etc., etc. There are certain sentences. Okay. So for example, if I want to make a sentence, I am going to go cinema, I am going to cinema. See, for example, I am going to cinema. Okay, so what is I am going to? Ir. Okay, ir, how? Okay, now we should know the conjugation of ir also. All irregular verbs are there now. So now I will tell you how to conjugate verb ir. Thou, I told you earlier also, it is totally irregular verb. Okay, let me erase it all so that we can. Okay, so now we are talking about ir conjugated plus a plus infinitive. So subject pronoun you all know, yo, voi, tu, vas, yo, voi, tu, vos, él, ella, usted, va, nosotros, vamos, vosotros, vais, and ellos, ellas, and ustedes, one. So always remember, in Vosotros form we have accent on a or any of the vowel when it comes. So how we say I am going to cinema. Okay, I am is wo, voe. Then they said conjugation of ir, first we have to say, then a plus voe a, then what is the next verb? Going, any verb going, again ir, then we will use this infinitive. Voe a, ir a, to, el, cine. Okay, but when a and a comes together it become al. So instead of al, I will use voe al cine, voe a ir al cine. Always remember, when a and l come together it will become al cine. Okay, so if I want to say I am going to learn German after Spanish, after finishing Spanish. So voy a learn is aprender alemán. Voy a aprender alemán después de terminar el español. Voy a aprender alemán. Voy, ir conjugation, then a, then infinitive aprender alemán después de terminar, finish, español. Okay, después de terminar el español. So we are using it near future. Right now I am learning Spanish, and after learning Spanish I am going to learn Alemán, German. So voy a ir al cine, I am going to go to the cinema I am going to learn German after finishing the Spanish. Voy a aprender. See, infinitive verb I have used. Alemán después de terminar el español. So this is how we make the sentences. For example, Nipun is going to read this book. If I want to say another sentence, that Nipun is going to read, Nipun is going to read a book, then I will say Nipun. How we will conjugate? We have to write the name also. Nipun va. He is third person. Nipun va a. Va a going to what? What he is going to do? Reading. Read. So lir, ler. Okay. Va a ler. What we have to say? He is going to read the book. El libro. Okay. Now we will see some of the verb when we are using with estar. Okay. Estar plus verb gerundio. Okay. Gerundio, ando and iendo. Some of the verbs which are irregular, that is very important to know. I will give you the list. So there are some irregular verbs which we will discuss here. So let's discuss about irregular verb. For example, if I am talking about, I have made a list where you can find all the verbs, maximum verb which are ending with ando. Y-E-N-D-O, endo. Y-E-N-D-O, endo. Attraer. Attraer is to attract. Okay. Attraer is to attract. Caer, to fall. Contraer, contract. Creer, believe. Leer, read. Construir, build, to build something. Contribuir, contribute. Excluir, exclude. Destruir, destroy. Huir, run away. Include. Oír, to hear. Ir, to go. Influir, to influence. So now remember, these verbs are ending either with er or ir. Okay. So the end of these verbs will be endo. Endo means instead of ir or er, we will write endo. Let's try. Okay. So attraer, if I am removing this, it will become, I will use another pen. A-T-R-A-Y-E-N-D-O. Attrayendo. Caer becomes C-A-Y-E-N-D-O. Cayendo. Similarly, you can say contraendo. Okay. So contraendo. Endo we will add with this. Then creer, endo, crendo. I am, this is to believe. For example, I want to say I am believing in you. So I will say estoy, verb estar form. Then I am believing, estoy creyendo and tú. Okay. So it will not be creyendo. Remember. So these are irregular verb with ando ending, all. Then there are other verbs also which are irregular. I am not telling you the complete list of the verb, but yes, which are used mostly, we will discuss those. For example, I am talking about morir. O will change into U and it will be muriendo. The end will be same but O will be changed. Similarly, dormir, to sleep, durmiendo. Okay, it will not be dormiendo, it will be durmiendo. Similarly, if O will change into U and there are few verbs which are E will change into I. For example, decir, which is to say. Okay, it will be diciendo. It will not be diciendo. It will be diciendo. Diciendo. Then sentir. It will also be sentiendo. Sintiendo. Mentir. Mintiendo. Similarly, E will change into pedir. Pedir. Pidiendo. It will not be pediendo. It will be pidiendo. Now, there are certain verbs which are irregular in present tense. But in present continuous tense, it will be regular. For example, cerrar. Cerrar is to close. It will be, E will change into I in present tense. But in this tense, it will be cerrando. No change in stem. Okay, so it will be cerrando. Then perder. Perder is to lose. It will not be, E will not be changed into I. It will be perdiendo. Okay, then jugar. Okay, jugar will always be, U will change into UE, but in this no change. It will be jugando. Simply jugando. Similarly, if we are talking about pensar, 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 pensar will not change into, like it change into pienso in present tense, P-R-E-S-E-N-T, present tense, but in continuous it will be pensando. No change. Okay, so when I say I think, then it will be yo pienso. If I am saying I am thinking, then it will be estoy pensando. I am thinking. Okay, so so this is how we use present continuous tense. I hope I have given enough example and explanation. You please go through some of the example, try to write down, and you will get to know how we use this. Let's revise little bit in the end. Presente continuous tense, el presente continuo. First is we use with verb estar, estar conjugated plus verb. The end of the verb like comer, will be and change into iendo and r will be changed into ando, and exceptions are always there. For example, in a regular one, comer, comiendo, vivir, viviendo, hablar, hablando. Then the second rule is conjugated ir plus a plus verb infinitive. We will conjugate the verb ir and then plus a plus any of the verb which is used. For example, it is talking about something, speaking, running or anything, then I am going to run. So it will be voy a correr. Okay. Similarly, we will use infinitive verb. If you like my video, please subscribe and share. This is all about the present continuous tense. Thank you so much.